is Wednesday, May the 20th, and I just wanted to do a quick update if I can. It's probably maybe a little bit longer than I usually do. I usually try to keep it at 2 minutes so YouTube doesn't screw up or anything. Like, this is my second time already doing this. So just quickly, I started my period last week, and they put me on birth control, well, the week before. They put me on birth control pills when I started my period, which was the 4th, I believe, of May. I stayed on the pills for 11 days, got off on last Wednesday was my last one, went in for my injection training last Thursday, and also on Friday had an ultrasound done to make sure everything's quiet in there, is how they put it. I was a little irritated because I was told when I got the pills that I may spot a little bit. So as of Sunday, I was spotting a little bit. No big deal. Wasn't worried about it. I also started my Lupron on Sunday. So I took that Sunday morning and then Sunday evening. Monday morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, when I got up to do my Lupron, that's what time my husband goes to work, so that's what time he gives it to me, I was in full flow. Scared me. Little scary, since I just started the Lupron and all of a sudden I started flowing. So I called the doctor and they said, oh no, yeah, you're supposed to have another period. Well, no one told me that. So I was a little irritated and taken aback by the fact that no one told me that. All they said was that, oh, you'll spot a little bit, you know, when you come off the pills. So, yeah, to say the least, I was a little irritated. I had a pretty bad weekend. Just didn't feel good all weekend, I guess because I was about to start my period. It just felt real icky and have for the last, like, 4 days. I think the Lupron may have had something to do with that. I don't know. But today I'm starting to feel back to myself and a little bit more normal. I go back in this Friday, and this Friday they do an ultrasound and they do some blood work to see where my estrogen levels are and see if I'm producing some follicles that that can be, you know, retrieved. So I'm thinking that by next week I will do my trigger shot, and then we will do retrieval. So we're looking at the very beginning of June for transfer. So we're about 2 weeks away, maybe less than that. So I'm getting pretty excited. Excited and nervous all in one. My story, real quick, is, of course, I had one miscarriage in 1996. I'm 37 years old, and I had, after my first miscarriage, from there on out, it was all ectopics. I had 4 ectopic pregnancies, 2 on the left and 2 on the right. My last one was 3 years ago. That resulted in me telling the doctors to go ahead and remove my tubes because it kept happening over and over, and it's life-threatening, and I just couldn't go through it anymore. So they removed my tubes. I really wasn't that down at that time because I was told, well, you can do in vitro. Yeah, don't worry about it. You're a perfect candidate for in vitro. Nothing wrong with your eggs, nothing wrong with your uterus. You're great. So I didn't worry about it. However, after they removed my tubes, we did the consultation with our in vitro specialist and found out the cost. And that was a whole new issue. So we pretty much decided that I just wasn't going to be a mom. It was heartbreaking, devastating, and heartbreaking. But in time, I decided that we wanted to try in vitro. If not for nothing else, that I won't beat myself up when I'm in my 50s going, you know, I still could have tried. So we wanted to try. It's my only chance. The only way of ever having a baby naturally is for me to do in vitro. So we saved and we scraped and we scrounged, and here we are. I never thought I would have the money to be doing this. Our insurance doesn't cover very much of the cost. Some of the testing, but not all by any means. So we had to come up with a good bit of money, but we did it. And we worked hard, and here I am. I never even thought I would get this far. I don't know that our journey will continue if I get a negative. I am trying to prepare myself for that. I don't know that we can afford it, to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie. I don't know that I could put myself through this again. Physically, emotionally, I just don't know. So, we're praying for the best, hoping for the best, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I have to prepare myself for it so it doesn't devastate me. I want to take this time right now to tell my sisters out there how very much it means to me to have you guys. You are a beacon of hope and strength and positivity to me, and I thank God that He put me into your paths, that I could be something for you, anything for you, and that you are so much for me. I just feel so blessed, and I feel like God puts people in your lives for a reason, and I just want to tell you guys so much thank you for all the comments and all the words of encouragement and all the hope that you've given me. I'm not giving up. I'm not. This sounds like I'm giving up. I'm not giving up. I'm just trying to, you know, cover all my bases here. But I do want you guys to know how much you mean to me and how much I care about each and every one of you. There is so much more I want to say, but I'm trying to make this short. So I'm going to let you guys know about Friday. Probably I'll try to do one Friday afternoon, maybe Saturday before I get to do an update. Let you know how many little follicles they see and how well that goes. So I'm pretty much on call next week. I got to go in whenever they call me to find out what my levels are so they can call me to do my trigger shot at any time next week. I'm hoping Wednesday, thinking maybe Wednesday, but we'll see. Continue to pray for us, please, and we will always continue to pray for you. God is in control, and this is ultimately up to Him. If it doesn't happen, it's just not God's time yet. It's not God's time, and I have to remember that. So along with telling you guys that, I need to remember that. Nikki Proverbs, girl, your words of encouragement are just such an inspiration to me. You are the most positive person I've ever seen, and I just love you to death. And just watching your videos always makes me feel so good. So thank you for that, and God bless you. I thank God for you. You're a sweet, sweet soul, and I just thank Him for you, and all my other friends out there too. Gonna let you go now, and I'll give you an update on Friday. And until then, big kisses and lots of baby dust, and I'll see you soon. Bye.